No.
No. Right. Have you had a trainer before? No?
Stop it.
Do you have a slip lead? A slip lead?
Yeah, well I've got a... One of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Stop.
See, he's just getting anxious off of this one. Yeah. So bring this one out. Not outside, just into the vicinity. That's it. And if he barks, give it
Stop it.
a little bit more authority than that. That's better. See how his perception changed with that one? That's it. Right. And now calmly, there we go. Give a little bit of a massage, a little bit, wrong dog, that's it, there you go. That's what you're saying, there you go. So what you normally do, you said you normally get treats out. What that's actually doing is reinforcing the behaviour, because you're using them to distract him, that's it, but it's not actually working. Yeah, what you're doing is when he's getting stressed and worked up, you're giving him treats, and more often than not it's because he's barking. Yeah, when he's like that, he gets stuck. Yeah, so he needs someone to interrupt that and bring him back down. Yeah, so that second correction you gave him put him into a different state. That's when, if you've got treats, you can give him treats, or you can simply just give him a fuss. Yeah. Yeah.
Stop.
So has he ever bit anyone?
No, he's gone to bite someone, but he's never actually bitten.
So what happened when he tried to bite someone? That's better. That's much better. There we go. And give him a fuss. That's it.
No.
When you do it, bring him by your side. That's it. Calm down.
Stop.
Relax. Take your time. That's it. Take your time. Yeah? Take your time. Don't get frantic. Don't become him.
Right, okay.
Yeah, the more he got worked up, the more you got worked up, so you bounce off of each other. Yeah? Don't become him.
Stop it.
Better. And also you've got to stop going down to his level.
Right.
Yeah? Because
Stop.
better. Yeah.
Stop. Teddy, stop.
Can I just take his lead?
Yeah, of course you can.
There we go. That's it. So straight away, just the presence of someone else holding the other end of the lead.
Yeah.
This anxiety is a symptom of this. Yeah. He gets really worked up and it stresses out the other dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you see, as soon as I actually disconnect you from the dog,
He's calm.
he's calm.
My son says that I'm course a lot.
Yeah. Well, just watching you then, you go a lot down to his level. You're very soft. That's better. And you're not actually matching where he wants to be. See, now his nose is kicking in. Yeah. But we're stuck.
Hello. Twix, come here. Come here. Good boy.
Wait. See that? Yeah. So now, obviously, when he gets worked up, I saw you getting very frantic with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're basically mirroring him. He's frantic, you're frantic. The only outcome is more franticness. Yeah. So I was just trying to think what would be the best thing for you. And in this scenario, I was like, just give me the lead. He'll shut up. Yeah, so look, now I've got the lead, now there's a different source attached to him. He can just go and be a goofball, try and get his muzzle off, lay down, things like that. So I'm not forcing him towards me, I just wanted to break that connection from you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course.
And then now the other one starts to calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
So who wanted him put to sleep? Not
His
obviously
old
not
owners.
his old owners.
Yeah. Took him in to put him to sleep.
Has he been health checked by the vets?
Yeah,
He's
all
got full.
He's got full everything. There's no problems with him.
So there's nothing causing them any pain or anything that would make him
No.
defensive.
No,
Yeah.
nothing
No worries. See, this is much better.
that we're aware of.
Right. One of the things we want to use.
Stop.
So pick up a
Stop.
nice.
Stop.
Breathe.
Paddy, stop. No, switch.
So you see how this works?
Paddy, stop.
Hey.
Twitch, you're fine. Sit down. Sit to me under, dear.
Right. Do you want to just come over here quickly? Right. One of the things we've got, okay, that might help you a little bit, is a vibration collar.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it doesn't do anything other than vibrate. Yeah? Do you mind if I put that on him?
I'll try that. It's fine.
Brilliant. I'm just gonna pop. I want you to pop it on him. It's got to be reasonably tight, not so tight that he can't breathe. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you a little bit more authority, okay? So when you tell him enough, that's going to go off at the same time, which is just going to make you a little bit more authoritative. Is he reactive to people outside of the house or just in the house?
Only if they stop and talk to us. If they just walk past, no problem at all. If they talk to me, then he's not happy with them. If they've got dogs, he absolutely loves them.
Okay, so he trusts other dogs.
Yeah. But if they haven't got a dog, he will bark at them.
Okay. And does he shut up or does he do?
Yeah, well, we just keep walking and he
Okay.
stops.
Brilliant.
When we first got him, he lunged at buses, cars, bikes, everything. But he
Okay,
doesn't do
this
that
is better. Now he's moving around a little bit, so this is a little bit better.
Twix.
So stop. Okay, well he has his own anxiety issues as well.
Yes, he does.
So every time he barks, tell him enough.
Enough.
That's it. See?
Twix, stop.
Twix, you have your own issues.
Yes,
There we go, that's better. Much better. See, he's now, there we go, starting to move around a little bit, use a little bit more common sense.
yeah.
Think about it.
Twix.
See, look, his nose is kicking in now. In two minds, sit there, give him a little fuss.
Good boy, Paddy. Good boy. Good boy.
That's it, and ignore Twix because Twix is far too worked up at the minute to be getting a fuss. That's it, and then just stop. Don't overset it. Perfect. Yeah. So what we're doing basically is when you say enough, because you haven't yet established that authority over him, you can't actually interrupt him and bring him back down.
Right.
Yeah. It could be a combination of just your personality, being a nice soft person, which is fine. A lot of people are like that. You look like a lovely lady. Yeah, that would help pretty much anyone that would ask you for anything. That's your personality. But with dogs like this, what they actually really need is authority.
Yeah.
So if they've kind of been spoiled or babied a little bit, like you feel a bit sorry for them because they're nervous and things, so you try and sort of overcompensate a little bit. What happens is you lose the ability to actually bring your dog back down when it is stressed. Plus you've been using food and everything to try and stop it, but that's not working.
No.
Yeah, nice. As soon as he lays down, that's it. Give him a little bit of a fuss.
Good boy, Paddy.
Yeah. So what we do is we bring in tools and things that can help give you that little bit more authority. Because when I pick up his lead, he stops.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not forcing him to me. I don't want to force him over to me. I'm just saying, look, there's someone else holding this lead now. feed off of me.
Yeah.
So the vibration collar, which you felt yourself, is just going to give you more authority. So when you say enough, that goes off. Yeah. Dogs don't really like the sensation of the vibration, which startles them a little bit, but it interrupts that thought process.
Right,
Yeah. So then they can be in a better state. Now he's actually going to sleep, which is pretty cool, to be fair.
Good,
Yeah.
Very quick.
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes it's quick because the dog's stuck and doesn't want to be there. See, a lot of people, and you'll get a lot of trainers come in and they'll be advising medication and things for this, and you'll be looking at months and months of therapy, and you don't need that. What he's stuck. So tell him enough.
Enough.
Nice. He's still there, so there's no reward. Enough. There you go. See how it just interrupts that process.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, he's confident. There we go, now give him a fuss calmly, very calmly. Yeah. So it's not going to be something that goes away overnight. I mean, this is something that's going to take a while, but he's stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's stuck.
He's stuck, in a cycle, I can see that.
So we can let him go in his crate if that's where he wants to go. But again, if he does start barking, what I want you to do, with a bit of authority, walk straight towards that crate and tell him enough. Yeah? Is this common practice for the Springer?
Yeah, he's
okay.
like that as well. He's just I'm sorry.
That's all right. Don't apologise. Don't apologise. I'm here. I'm here to help you.
But
yeah.
I can kind of deal with him because it's just noise, but his is more worrying because I just don't want him to bite, obviously.
No, well, I mean, obviously I can't. I should have asked you before I got here if it's all right to film, because then I could have filmed as I walked through the door.
Yeah.
But he charged at me, but because I stood still, he like retreated and ran back in. Yeah, which is a typical mark of a coward.
Yes. Twix, stop.
Twix, you could do a vibration collar to interrupt that, mate. Yeah. So you see he's a little bit stuck, doesn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
But he has decided, instead of acting confrontational now, that I will actually go and retreat. Yeah. So what we need is a lot more reinforcement when he offers you little calming signals, like lying down, looking away, not barking, things like that. That's really good. See how he's actually laying down, but look at the way he's laying down as well. You see his legs are at the side, so he's not sort of in that pouncing position. Often when a dog lays down and they're super tense, their legs will be splayed out to the side so they can quickly make a quick getaway. His legs are down to the side and he's in the position that you'd probably see him in if he was to go in his crate if nobody was here, which means he's actually, it tells me he doesn't want to be in this state of mind. Yeah. But he's stuck. Yeah. You've not been able to help him, and again, it's not your fault. I mean, if you look online, they're going to tell you what to do, make him feel nice and relaxed, don't put any pressure on him, use tons and tons of positive reinforcement. What you won't find online is someone say that tell him he's been an neurotic idiot, he needs to snap out of it, there's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a difference between doing that. There's a difference between like having a house party and asking him to deal with it, or just having one or two people around and asking him to deal with it. Yeah, but the goal would be to get to the house party. Yeah. See, now we're talking, I'm moving around a little bit, and he's looking, but he's a little bit concerned, but not too concerned. So when people come round, they act as if he doesn't exist. Yeah. Yeah.
I do tell them that.
Yeah. But it is quite hard because they see a dog barking and just have his muzzle on for the time being. His muzzle doesn't affect him too much. Mainly when he gets a little bit stressed, he tries to get it off. But when he calms down, look, he goes to sleep with his muzzle on. So the muzzle isn't affecting him too much. But it's typical response if a dog gets a little bit worked up to try and get the muzzle off because they feel vulnerable. Yeah. Yeah. So we're just going to stop that there and then we'll take him outside in a second.